7 Stoic Methods to Beat Frustration Like a Pro. Hey there! Welcome to our deep dive into Stoicism's battle-tested methods for conquering frustration. We've all been there. Your phone dies right before a crucial call, you miss the bus by a split second, or your Wi-Fi crashes 5 minutes before a big presentation. Frustration isn't just an annoyance. It's like that uninvited guest who eats all your snacks and overstays their welcome. But here's the good news. You don't have to let it take over. Today, we're exploring 7 Stoic methods to not just manage frustration but master it like a pro. Rooted in the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, these tools will help you stay calm, focused, and in control, no matter what life throws at you. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to level up your mental game. Over the next 2 hours, we'll break down these Stoic strategies, share real-world examples, like James Stockdale's resilience and the Los Angeles Rams comeback, and give you practical steps to apply them today. So grab a coffee, a notebook, and let's transform frustration into fuel for growth. Ready? Let's dive in. Understanding frustration and Stoicism's approach. Frustration hits when reality doesn't match our expectations, a missed deadline, a rude comment, or a plan gone awry. It's not just the event, it's how we interpret it. Epictetus said it's not things that disturb us, but our judgments about them. In our fast-paced world, we're bombarded with messages tying our worth to productivity or perfection, making every setback feel personal. Stoicism flips the script. It teaches us that frustration stems from trying to control the uncontrollable, traffic, others' actions, or even the weather. Stoicism, born in ancient Greece and honed in Rome, isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about mastering them through reason, discipline, and perspective. Thinkers like Seneca, a wealthy advisor, Epictetus, a former slave, and Marcus Aurelius, an emperor, used Stoicism to navigate chaos. Today, from athletes like Serena Williams to leaders like Nelson Mandela, Stoic principles help people thrive under pressure. This video will show you how to do the same, starting with 7 powerful methods to beat frustration. Before diving into the methods, let's set the stage with Stoicism's core idea: focus on what you can control. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this and you will find strength. This mindset shifts frustration from external triggers to internal choices. The Stoic virtues, courage, self-discipline, justice, and wisdom guide us here. Courage faces frustration head-on, like Malala Yousafzai standing up for education despite threats. Self-discipline controls impulses, as seen in athletes like LeBron James pushing through setbacks. Justice ensures we respond fairly, not lashing out, like Mandela's pursuit of peace. Wisdom helps us see what matters, like Angela Merkel's calm leadership in crises. These virtues anchor the 7 methods we'll explore, turning frustration into an opportunity for growth. 7 Stoic methods to beat frustration. Method 1. Focus on what you can control. Epictetus said, "Some things are up to us and some are not." Frustration often comes from fighting what's beyond our control, like a delayed flight or a colleague's attitude. The Stoic dichotomy of control teaches us to focus only on our thoughts, actions, and responses. How to practice morning check-in. Each day, journal one thing you can control, e.g., your effort, and one you can't, e.g., the weather. Commit to acting only on the former. Pause and reflect. When frustrated, say, "Missing a bus?" Ask, "What can I control now?" Maybe it's finding another route or staying calm. Let go of the rest. Example, James Stockdale, a Vietnam War POW, survived 7 years by focusing on his mindset, not his captor's actions. He couldn't control his imprisonment, but he controlled his dignity. This method frees you from wasted energy, reducing frustration by narrowing your focus to what's actionable. Method 2. Take the view from above. Marcus Aurelius imagined zooming out to see humanity from above. Armies, farms, weddings, divorces, births, deaths, all mixed together. This view from above shrinks your problems in the grand scheme, calming frustration. How to practice. Visualization. When frustrated, like over a Wi-Fi crash, close your eyes and imagine your city, country, or planet from space. Notice how small the issue seems. Gratitude shift. List 3 things you're grateful for, e.g., health, family, shelter. This puts minor setbacks in perspective. Example, astronaut Edgar Mitchell, seeing Earth from space, felt a global consciousness that reframed his priorities. Similarly, the Los Angeles Rams used a big-picture focus to stay calm during a losing season, leading to a Super Bowl win. This method reduces frustration by reminding you that most problems are fleeting in the universe's vastness. Method 3. Live in the present moment. Seneca said, "True happiness is to enjoy the present without anxious dependence upon the future." Frustration often stems from dwelling on the past, e.g., why did I miss that deadline? Or worrying about the future, e.g., what if I fail? Stoicism urges us to anchor in the now. How to practice. Mindfulness break. When frustrated, pause for 60 seconds. Focus on your breath or senses, what you see, hear, feel. This grounds you in the present. Single task focus. Do one thing at a time, like eating without scrolling your phone. Fully engage with the moment. Example, Ryan Holiday, a modern Stoic, practices mindfulness to stay calm amid publishing deadlines. By focusing on the task at hand, he avoids frustration over outcomes. Living in the present cuts frustration by keeping your energy on what you can do now, not what's gone or yet to come. Method 4. Manage your desires. Seneca wrote, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Frustration often arises from unfulfilled desires, wanting more money, approval, or success. Stoics distinguish between natural desires, e.g., food, health, and vain ones, e.g., fame, excess wealth. How to practice. Desire audit. List 3 things you want. For each, ask, will this truly make me happier or better? If it's about ego or fleeting pleasure, reconsider it. Reframe wants. Instead of craving a promotion, focus on doing your best work. This aligns desires with virtue, reducing frustration. Example, Steve Jobs, influenced by Stoic-like principles, focused on creating meaningful products, not chasing fame. This kept him grounded despite setbacks. By aligning desires with what's meaningful, you minimize frustration from chasing unattainable or empty goals. Method 5. Premeditatio malorum, premeditation of evils. Seneca advised, what you don't expect hurts you more. Premeditatio malorum involves mentally rehearsing worst-case scenarios to prepare for setbacks, reducing their emotional sting. How to practice. Morning visualization. Before a big day, imagine what could go wrong. Spilling coffee, a crashed laptop, a missed deadline. Plan your calm response. Journal scenarios. Write down a potential frustration, e.g., my project might fail. List how you'd handle it, e.g., I'll revise and try again. Example, the Los Angeles Rams' panic rules under Les Snead mirrored this, preparing the team for challenges during a tough season, leading to a championship. This method tames frustration by making you ready for life's curveballs, turning shocks into manageable challenges. Method 6. Amor fati, love your fate. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything thrown into it." Amor fati, loving your fate, means embracing every event, good or bad, as a chance to grow. How to practice. Reframe setbacks when frustrated. Say, losing a job. Say, this is my chance to learn resilience. Identify a virtue to practice, like courage. Daily affirmation. Start each day with, "I will love whatever happens today." Write it in your journal to set the tone. Example, Nelson Mandela embraced his 27 years in prison as a chance to develop patience and forgiveness, emerging to lead with wisdom, not bitterness. Loving your fate transforms frustration into opportunity, making you resilient and unstoppable. Method 7. Memento mori, remember you will die. Seneca wrote, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life." Memento mori, reflecting on mortality, puts frustration in perspective by reminding you life is short. How to practice. Daily reminder. Each night, journal, if this were my last day, would this frustration matter? Focus on what's truly important. Act with urgency. Use mortality to prioritize meaningful actions over petty annoyances like arguing over a rude comment. Example, Steve Jobs, inspired by mortality, said, "Remembering that you are going to die is the best way to avoid the trap of thinking you have something to lose." This drove his focus despite setbacks. This method reduces frustration by highlighting what deserves your energy, grounding you in purpose. Stoicism in action, real-world application, historical and modern examples. Stoicism shines in high-pressure situations. James Stockdale survived 7 years as a POW by focusing on his mindset, using Epictetus teachings to endure torture without frustration. Serena Williams overcame injuries and losses with Stoic discipline, focusing on effort, not outcomes, to become a tennis legend. The Los Angeles Rams. Their panic rules echoed Stoic clarity, helping them stay calm and turn a losing season into a Super Bowl victory. In your life, apply these lessons. When a colleague snaps at you, use Amor fati to see it as a chance for patience. When a plan fails, take the view from above to stay grounded. Stoicism isn't just for crises, it's for daily frustrations. Work, a missed deadline? Use the dichotomy of control to focus on your next step, not the setback. Relationships, a friend's snub? Practice memento mori to let it go, valuing your time together over petty conflicts. Personal growth, struggling with a goal? Manage desires by aligning them with virtue, not ego. Example, Sarah, a teacher, uses premeditatio malorum to prepare for classroom chaos, staying calm when students act out. This builds her resilience and inspires her students. Try this. Pick one method and apply it to a daily frustration for a week. Journal the results to see how your perspective shifts. Building a Stoic routine to stay frustration-free. Your daily Stoic practice. To beat frustration long-term, make Stoicism a habit. Here's a daily routine. Morning, spend 5 minutes journaling what you can control and visualizing potential setbacks, premeditatio malorum. Daytime, practice Amor fati by embracing small frustrations as growth opportunities. Evening, reflect with memento mori. Ask, did I live virtuously today? Note one win and one area to improve. Weekly, take the view from above to reframe priorities and connect with what matters. Example, Thomas Edison's persistence, trying thousands of filaments for the light bulb, mirrors Stoic discipline. Each failure was a step toward success, not a source of frustration.